another episode of Final Fantasy 15. Hopefully this will be my final episode. I'm doing the rest of the King's glaives since last episode that I found them. I am missing 4 now, I think. And today we are going to be exploring those places that I've missed. I found that one parking spot area last episode, and then up somewhere else, I can't remember, and I forgot. Shit. I forgot what one I was going for over here. Shoot, I don't have my phone on me. We're gonna pull it up real quick. Oh, timed quests? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? This is new, isn't it? I'm gonna have to do a separate thing on this later on. Chapter 1 onward. You get 10,000. Holy fuck. That is so worth it. But what am I... So I just select it and... So do I just go view information on limited time hunts and this really doesn't tell me anything else. It just... Wow. I'm guessing I go to that general vicinity or area. Alright, so that's new. That's right, I was going over to Ironwoods. Hold on one second, guys.
Ready for more? You bet.
I'm back. No full U-turn, just... There we go. And I have to park around here. Going the right way, right? Going down this orange path. See, what I want to do is I want to stop like right around here, so... Yeah. What's the book you're reading there, Gladio? Never seen you read a book before. Alright, we're gonna park right... I wanna say right about here. And since I still have my chocobos, let's call in a chocobo, huh? Get on the... Oh my god, this is retarded. Don't walk away from me, little bitch, stay there. Sorry I haven't been playing Final Fantasy 7 lately. I've just been kind of out of it, and I've been lately playing Infinite Warfare. If you so care to know. But unfortunately, I am not going to be playing Infinite Warfare for I'd say till like Tuesday, maybe. We're gonna be doing the stream, and the stream. And the streaming, it's gonna be me, Alexa, or you guys should check out her channel. No caps. It's nerdy. Shit, now I gotta look it up to be respectful and pay tribute. Alexa's been on the show before, but apparently that's the thing I need to do. I need to add share voice or share audio. Apparently that's what my problem was last time, and so I kind of sounded like a lunatic talking to myself on Final Fantasy VII, some of my streams. So I'm gonna add that real fast. Audio share settings. That's bullshit, and I know it. It says that include microphone audio and broadcast, share party. Video clips and broadcasts will include all audio from players in the party who allow their... Oh, okay, so her voice. Never mind. Alright, I was stupid. Shit. Okay, so her channel name, guys, is... Give me a minute to pull it up here. She's only had one video so far, but her name is Nerdy Diver on here. She has 24 subscribers already, and she only has one 1-minute video. Wow, she has more subscribers I've had within one video. That's sad. How many subs do I have? Let's see. 44. I have 44 and she's already halfway caught up to... What the fuck? You know what? All I'm gonna say is good for you, Alexa. I'm proud. At least you've gotten farther than me with one 1-minute video. Yeah, that was a little sarcasm, but at the same time, genuine. Alright, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get up there. I am going to assume that I go around and I find the dungeon entrance. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm in the right area. Now that's a problem. Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's an off-road that leads to it. It's right here. Okay. Well, that makes me feel stupid. I should just get to the off-road and just kind of go my way from there. Let's go. Apparently there's been rumors going around that, Final Fantasy 15 had canceled DLC for Versus mode. Kind of curious about that. Basically what it was, if you've ever seen the Final Fantasy 15 trailers that came out for like when the PS3 was more vibrant with Final Fantasy 14, 13, stuff like that. Oh god, control stick. Damn it, bird, your stamina's too fucking high. Alright, time to get off. Dismount. Alright. But yeah, so... Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, I gotta switch my controllers. This is really irritating me. Hopefully okay, because this controller is... There we go. The other one's mostly used for Black Ops, and its controller's kind of broken. Holy crap. Mushusu. Alright. Anyways, so the... anyways, the trailer that came out, people theorized that was supposed to be the Versus DLC that was canceled for FF15 because what it looked like in the trailer was kind of a versus mode. Like, you could choose your gender of character, and the gender of character would be Noctis or Lunafreya, of course, and the two would kind of go at it based off of their kingdoms. And you could go against people online, choosing like who you want as your side characters. Or there was also the slight possibility that they were going to make it completely create your own character, and you would have the same abilities as Noctis with the whole King's glaives and magic abilities, but still having the ability to choose your partners, or even having your friends join you against other friends, you know. And that sounded pretty cool for a simple DLC game mode. That would have been cool if it were free. If it were $5, it wouldn't be that bad. But I mean, like, it would have been a cool game mode just to have there, nonetheless. All right, so I'm gonna go down here. By the way, I will be doing more streams on Infinite Warfare. I mean, I've done a lot on Black Ops 3, but if you guys don't want me to do any multiplayer ones, just let me know. But me, Alexa, I've kind of thought of this collab thing that we want to do with our other friends on Infinite Warfare, where we play Infection Mode. And if you don't know what Infection Mode is, it's basically all these players are aligned, like, all these players are on the same team, and you're given a random arsenal, whether it be like a shotgun, a pistol, trip mines with that, or a sniper rifle, a fully automatic pistol, and flash grenades or something like that. And one person, after like a 30-second intermediate intermission, the game would randomly select a player, and that player would, well, in Infinite Warfare, you kind of stick with it. Ooh, there's King's Glaive. The player selected can stick with their weapons in Infinite Warfare. After their first kill, they go to knives and throwing that. Ooh, hi, friend. And anyways, I completely lost my train of thought as usual when I'm playing a game. So in Infinite Warfare, so you got, okay, I'm sorry, I'm really concentrating right now, you guys. So in Infection Mode, as I said, you give in a random arsenal, and the one person who is equipped or challenged by the game to be the infected will be equipped with a knife and a throwing knife, and some sort of flash grenade, and the grenade will sorry, again, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm really sorry. So the train, I suck at this. I really do. Now, the task, you could probably guess based off of what I'm saying here with the details. The task for the it's kind of like zombie tag. If you ever played that as like a little kid, you tag the person who's it tags everybody else, and they have to spread that tag as many times as possible until there's one person left, and then when they take out that person, the game's over. That's kind of essentially what it is, but you're killing each person, and each person that you kill turns into turns to the affected, and the entire task of the game is to survive as long as you can. If you are in Infinite Warfare, if you're part of the top 5 survivors, you win. Like the last 5 standing. Last man standing is first place, second, and so on and so forth. The second to last to die. Second place, third to last to die. Third place, so on and so forth. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do. No, not Tuesday. Tomorrow. I'm sorry. I said my plan wrong. I'm thinking of something else. Anyways. So yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow on that stream. Hello. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I pointed out a lot of Easter eggs that were in FF15 that were in FF7 by playing FF7. Like, the music that plays when you're riding a chocobo is the same music that plays when you go to the Golden Saucer and you go to the chocobo race area. It's the same music that plays. The Artemisotite, Amadeus. That's the giant turtle fight in this game. It's not really. It's a common enemy apparently in FF7. I fought it actually 10 times now in FF7, and it's a really weak enemy. Like it's a level 3 at best. Oh, I'm only missing 2 Kingslaves. I'm probably gonna do this tonight, you guys. I forgot what I was doing. Calling my... No, I don't want to take a photo. Damn it. Anyways, so... What you do now is... I'm confusing thought. God, I'm not good at this when I'm concentrating on a game. So... A lot of the Easter eggs that are in, FF15 and FF7 kind of correlate with the storyline a little bit better too, especially the fact that they are they coalesce in the same timeline or universe, because the Empire actually revisioned the weapons that were the weapons in FF7, the secret fights that were technically optional. You don't actually have to fight the weapons, I don't think. I've tried to fight all of them, or I'm going to do all the fights though, when I get to that point in the game where I can figure out how to do it. I actually get to look it up, and I'm gonna do that because I want to fight the bosses so that way I can get the trophies for them. And there's only 3 of them to fight, because you watch Sapphire get blown up. I think it's Sapphire. And if you guys watched my FF7 gameplay, Sapphire blown up, straight up blown up. And let's go auto. And let's go... I'm only missing 3. I'm missing the one over here. So let's fast travel to this parking spot, shall we? Yes, select that one, and let's quick stuff. Okay, so you when you fight the weapon when you fight each weapon, you kind of realize that there's some similarities between the weapons in FF7 and FF15. Like, for example, Silver. The weapon Silver in FF7 is exactly the same as the weapon that you see in, like, if you watch the Kingsglaive movies, or if you've watched the Kingsglaive movie, not movies, there's not plural, there's one. When you watch the Kingsglaive movie, the weapon or the giant monster that attacks Insomnia that's dropped down from the sky by Niflheim it's the exact same player model and exact same like texture as Silver from FF7, and it kind of shows that Niflheim was like, oh, you know, it'd be a great idea. What? Well, you see, I found these documents stating that there were weapons created by the ancients and some place called Midgar and Gaia or God knows where. Why don't we find those weapons and make them and then use them against our enemy? And they were like, that sounds like a great idea. And then Arden came along and was like, you know what would be better? We find all of them. And also we turn you guys into them, or attempt to. Does that sound like a great idea? Yes, it does. No, it did not turn out to be a good idea. Well, time to fight a shit ton of enemies. Oh, this ought to be fun. They're all ready for us too. I was expecting yet not expecting this. All one hit kills, bitches. To think this is like one of the easiest dungeons entrances to Lake Candle. I want to see how many people are excited for the FF7 remake. Like, people should give a like for every time they're excited for the remake, and then comment why. Don't have to. It's a should statement, which means it would be cool if you did. Alright, the entrance is around here. Not sure where, it's just around here. I don't need an iron bangle, I could sell that. Can I open this fence? No. Can I... Where am I supposed to go? I gotta reference the map. I'm the map, I'm the map. The messenger. I press back arrow. Give me a second, you guys. So actually, oh, it's underground. Okay, it's underground. I gotta find a way underground. Is it? Why do I have a feeling I have to go around the guards here and then jump down? Yeah, there it is. This has to be it. I have a feeling it is. Come on, pop up. Spider silk. Spider silk. Yep, found. No, this is fishing spot. Never mind. Alright. What's down here, though? Broken textures, sweet. I don't know if you could see it. The water has a broken texture over there. I don't need a fish. I need the entrance to a very special place that's deep in our hearts. Wow, you know what? I gotta take a look at this real fast. Never mind. Alright. If you guys were wondering what I was looking at, it was Gladio's face. Apparently, it's not apparently, because a lot of people theorize this. I even kind of think it's true, but I kind of redirect it a little bit more. People said that Gladio is Zack, and I'm like, this is years in the future. How about he's a descendant of Zack? I don't know who he would be scoodly pooping with to make Gladio, but I mean, it could have been Aerith, but Aerith died. So that's not it. Then we gotta cancel that out of this equation. Could have been Tifa. And Tifa like Cloud, so that's out of the freaking question. Plus they only knew each other that one day when she was their tour guide. So it could have been any chick in Midgar. I mean, they even say that he's a sleazy character. Oh. Is the entrance over here? I doubt it is, but hey, why not? Anyways, they even say that he's kind of too good for himself when it comes to ladies, especially that there's so many people or chicks that want him, that he's just kind of, he could have had anybody he wanted if he really wanted to. So it would be kind of cool to see if Square Enix would confirm that theory or not. Okay, so yeah, that's a cool little theory, and I actually agree with this theory as well. It's kind of two theories in one. So Prompto back there, apparently he is a clone of Cloud. Like the theory that has been come up is that he's kind of a clone of Cloud, not just because of the way he looks, but because of the fact that he's fused with things, and people think that he's been fused with Mako as well. And you know, being a half human, half demon type soldier, the work for Niflheim. It's kind of an homage to Nibelheim, and it would. That's where the theory stems from, is the fact that Niflheim is an adaptation or Nibelheim in like millions of years in the future, the way it's evolved from this small little town to like this its own country basically. And the fact that Gaia is like, because of how many years it's taken, like, you know, the plate tectonics theory of how the Earth shifts and changes itself, forming Pangea over and over again, but also splitting off into different countries over and over again. It's kind of like that for Final Fantasy, and that's how Nibelheim turned into Niflheim over the evolution of the Earth changing, or Final Fantasy's Earth changing, so that it could become its own country and become Niflheim eventually. Shoot, where is the entrance to this dungeon? I just went through a completely different area. Can I jump down there? Just for the frickin' hell of it. Oh, secret item. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. So yeah, that's how that theory goes. I'm not really good at starting conversations. I apologize for that. So it's been So the Oscars were tonight. Well, any of you who've watched, and that episode of Walking Dead was on. So, yeah. I really like this week's episode, and again, it was another slow-paced episode. I'm not going to spoil anything for those of you who didn't watch. It's slow-paced. That's all I'm going to say. It really was. I mean, it was hyped up when the trailer came out for, like, the next week on The Walking Dead. It was hyped up about, like, you know, Negan was going to do so much shit to frickin' Eugene. No. It was really slow-paced. It was a display of dominance. That's it. It was over-exaggerated within, like, it was over-exaggerated in the trailer, and then when the episode came out, it's really slow-paced. I mean, watch it for information of the storyline and, like, seeing where the characters are about to drift and whatnot, whatever your heart's content is for the episode. But it's really slow-paced, so if you get bored, you're not the only one. And none of us Walking Dead fans really like the slow-paced episodes because it shows that, you know, it's just getting that time where everything's going to go really slowed down, and then it's going to get amped up, like, immediately at some random episode. And then some character is going to die off, or some significant, like, change in the course of Walking Dead is going to happen. And then everybody's going to be like, what the fuck? And that's where I'm just like, AMC, stop doing this. I want to draw the line for you guys. You're doing great. Don't fuck it up. No, I mean, look at the map. Okay. So if the parking area is right over here, actually, parking area is not up for some reason. Parking spots are up, but it's just not showing it for some reason. That's weird. Still want to find this entrance. Challenge of this episode. It's not the dungeon. It's finding it. Swear, it's like, it's probably in plain sight, and I'm just sitting here like, where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass a little bit, ain't it? Oh. There it is. Probably somewhere underground around here. I just don't know. Could be anywhere, but I just don't know. Let me look at the map again. See if I can. It's located. Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually go into the message board and see it. Wait a minute. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna call my chocobo. And I kinda now know where it's at. And we're gonna soar through the frickin' road. Gladio, calm down. You have more cocaine in the system out of all of us here, but you need to calm your shit, bro. Oh, God. Alright, so... It's over on this side. Around here somewhere. Like, if I go up here... Alright, there we go. Sorry for my John Tron rant there. So... It looked like it was right up... Okay, so... Whee! Oh, I'm gonna have to walk. Alright. It's kind of weird the way they showed it. So this is the parking spot right here. And it says the entrance is down around here. Like... Is it not down here? Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Ignore me, Chocobo. Ignore me. The entrance, if you like... Go around for a bit. It's kinda around here? I'm really not sure. It's not up there. It's for damn sure. Okay, so it, like, if you look at it, the parking sign would be, or the park symbol would be like right here, or around here in this general area, and it has the symbol underground, like it has the dungeon symbol right here with like the underground arrow, like as if it's under the bridge. Oh, I get it. No, I don't. God, nobody's gonna like my videos if I just walk around like an ignorant bastard. It's... It has to be around here. It's the only way I can see it. Like, I feel like I just passed it up somewhere around here. It's a fishing spot I don't give a shit for. Is there a continuation I can go around? What can I go... It has to be the other side. It really has to be. Shut up, Ignis. I'm sorry, you're my favorite. Yeah, like the entrance is over here, and it says that it's underground. Blah. Is there a hole in the fence? No, there's not. Stupid. It says it's over here. And my little comparison mappy thingy. I don't see no entrance. All I see is what lies. Am I really gonna have to use a YouTube video for this shit? I don't know what. Shut up, Prompto. There's a sign. Oh my god. Well, don't I feel like an idiot. I found the entrance, everybody. Give me a cupcake. You'll want me to have a cupcake. Cupcakes are wunderbar. Sarcasm within fucking Noctis's voice. Damn straight, son. But I want to. Let's go over here. I love being in storylines because they just give me the best sensation ever since Left 4 Dead, man. God. Specifically E2, if you guys didn't understand. Oh, fuck. We're in, like, the worst dungeon. I'm just kidding, we're in our level 50s. Get the fuck out of here, bitches. No, I want to search for shit first. There we go. There's nothing here. Alright. Let's go up this ladder. Surprise, surprise. I would jump on this fence and then I would jump up there, but you know, that didn't work out too well. I can't jump up there even though it's giving me the option. So I'll not forget. Alright, so let's go the other way. Homebound, earthbound. Neither have I. That... Noctis. Buddy, come on. If I wanted to jump over the railing, I would have jumped over the railing, but you streaming. Leave me alone. Just kidding, I love you, so good. I bet you we can't. See, that was an enemy I haven't seen yet in FF7. Busselmund. I think that's how you pronounce it. Busselmund? Yeah, Busselmund. One thing I've yet to see. I have to crawl, don't I? I have to crawl. Or is this one of the places where there's like the secret giant door with the fucking safe in it? Nope. secret nonetheless. Eh. Okay, that didn't work. I thought jumping like Mario would work, but it didn't. Still cannot wait for the multiplayer DLC to come out, and I promise I will come back to this series when it does come out, because boy is that gonna be fun. Not to mention the fact that I think a lot of you guys would like to see that. Whoa, whoa. Damn it. Why do I always gotta fall? It's gotta fall. Oh, can I crawl under that? Nope. That's great. That's great. Gelatin. Is there gelaxin? I mean, there's gelatin, which is Latin for chillaxin. That was a stupid pun. Don't ever repeat that pun, kids. That you will get smacked by your parents for that pun if you ever repeat it. I promise you that. Like your parents would probably tell you some white lie like you were adopted just because of that pun. I should have just left off with where I had a good joke going. Nah, I'm surprised though. Yeah. Oh, we're down there again. That was bad, and you should feel bad. Rusted bit? Maybe I could open the door with that. Whoa! Son of a bitch. Can I? Thank you. There has to be a way over there. Back. Back from the dead. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I don't want to go down here yet, Knocked. I wasn't fucking sure. But you know, that's fine. Just throw me down there. Fix your shit, Nomura. An earth pendant. Wow, that ought to do me some wonders. I didn't want to descend. Go back up. I just wanted to open the stupid thing. What's up here? Nothing. I thought as much. I'm gonna run from the fight for a second. I just want to check everything out before I do anything. Oh, stairs of descent. Okay, so that means we are getting close. An entrance for the entrance of the entrances. Yes, for us to enter in. Ooh. Mithril shaft. Yeah. You know what's funny? That's an actual weapon that that you could buy for Eris. That's her name, Eris. Oh, don't you hate how maze-like these places can be? Been there, I wanna go. Like they put the like detail of an octagon there, but you can't go in the room. Does that make sense? No. Added effect? Most likely. Alrighty then. Carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace when you're done. Rest your weary head to bed. Don't you cry no more. Gelatin got wrecked. Gelatin got wrecked. I really want to grab that right there. I also want to press the switch that's there, but... Busmund and Rusmund. Basically the Cyclopses of this world. Still, an enemy I've yet to fucking see in FF7. I want to see the enemy. And I still cannot wait for the remake. I don't care if it's episodic. I mean, I do care a little. I mean, I'm not that big of a fan for... Oh! Damn it! Gotta go back up. Or should I go this way? I feel like I should go this way. I was right to make this decision. Anyways, so the FF7 remake is said to be episodic, and I'm not a big fan of episodic games, but then again, FF7 itself was a pretty long RPG to play. Not as long as Chrono Trigger. My god. That game was a long fucking game. Just kidding. It's actually one of the shortest games to be recorded or to be played, but it was actually technically one of the longest because if you couldn't if you did all the side quests and you didn't know how to do the side quests, but you knew the general idea of how, what you were doing, then you would approximately had it at 20 hours, I think. I don't remember what he said on the video. It was something like that, though. Oh shit. I don't care about your timed quests. I will check that out in a different video. Nope. I can't go down without killing you fuckers. Again, getting off track here, with the FF7 remake coming out, I hope a lot of the other fans are with me on this. I hope that the reason that they're doing it episodically is because they also want to include you playing as Zack and do the Crisis Core missions, where you meet Eris with Zack, you play as Zack for a little bit, go around Midgard doing some random stuff, and you get up to the point where you die, and they're all different memory segments. For example, let's say the start of episode 1 for FF7 isn't the bombing strike, but it's even if it's just a cutscene, it would be really nice to see this. Like the beginning of episode 1 is Zack dying. It's like this. I know it's a cliche, but whatever. It's like, oh fuck, dude. Both of my guys died. Might as well just use one of my Mega Phoenixes. I have 9 after all. But even if it's just, I know it's a cliche, but I would love to just see it as a little tidbit in the game, like a little cameo and nod to the players, like, hey, you know, Zack's gonna be in this game. And it's the whole scene where Cloud's holding Zack, and they're on the cliffside, but it's all blurry and hazed, and it's through Cloud's eyes or some shit like that. And I know it's a gigantic cliche, but it would be a cool cliche. I like those types of cliches, and to have that as like the start of episode 1, that would be pretty cool, because then that would show, hey, you might be playing as Zack later on in the game, and we're definitely going to have those memory segments. And some of the episodes be, where was I? Did I drop down here? No, I walked down here. Okay, so I kind of just go down here. Whee! Whoop! Anyways, so like between each episode, just in random parts of the episode, you have you like play as Zack during like certain moments where it's like it's most prevalent, like when Cloud like starts to go insane and he's like, I can't remember clearly, and then he, hold on one second, Kier's Toad, Maiden's Kiss, let's use it on Gladio. And so it just, I'm hoping that's what they'll do for, or that's probably, I hope that's why they're doing the mode for, oh shit. Make a potion? Make an elixir? This is the first time I've actually been transformed into, what's it called? Toad. So yeah, with the ability to play as Zack and having segments for the characters would be really cool. Even if they turn out cliche, some of the cliches that you see are actually really cool because it's a tidbit, it's a nod to the, it's a way of the producers and the game creators to say, hey, you know, this is cool. Cameos, awesomeness. That's why freaking Harrison Ford and Chewie showed up the most cliche way they did in the Star Wars Episode 7, is because it was a gigantic nod to the player, or I mean the viewer. And to see those type of cliches, even if they may be cringeworthy, it would be worth it for the episodic, the episodicness of FF7's remake. and that would probably be the only way I accept it, is the way they do little tidbits and nods for each characters and cameos for each characters, and to show that, you know, we care about the player. We have this whole setup so the player can, you know, be happy that, you know, we added these characters, we added these little cameos to make sure that you can stay interactive with the game. And the most problem that I agree with other players who probably will agree with me on the statement, the reason that nobody wants it episodic is because that means we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for the next episode to come out to continue our favorite game. Those of us who want to stream and videotape our gameplays will have to wait. And that's a big problem to fans. I mean, it's worth the wait because we're going to get awesome material, and a lot of the people who are working on the game also helped make this and several other great, phenomenal looking games. It's worth the wait. It's worth having it, but then again, most of us players would probably agree to just pay a little extra just to have a full freaking game. I mean, come on, it's the remake. Everybody's been wanting this for a while now, and since FF7's been one of the most beloved Final Fantasies of all time, besides 6 and 14, I think, it'd be great to see it not go down the episodic hill and have to have like a season pass for like $5 for you to continue the game. Hopefully it's $5, honestly. I said the wrong price. No, usually if it's episodic, it would be like $20. Be really cool if it was like cheaper than that, but probably won't be, because if it's gonna be episodic, they also said like the way they might not do episodic, they might just release it in different games, which would suck even more because then we'd have to wait for those production of games. So, yeah. So, you know, a lot of people will say, I think Square Enix sucks because they're making it episodic. Well, if you think about it from their perspective, they're probably wanting to give the content in a certain way to the player's appeal. And that's where I can agree with them. But on the other hand, no. Players don't want that. They want to see, they want to just play the game fully. They want to stream it, they want to videotape it or whatever, and they want to make sure that they get the full advantage of seeing all their characters and beloved storyline. Seriously, all I care about is I just want to at least see Sephiroth in the first game. That's all I care about right now. I know it's a stupid little thing, but Sephiroth's one of my favorite villains. Until, you know, Arden came along. I did kind of like Kafka, not as much. He was kind of annoying for an enemy. He was there so that they could put Easter eggs in the later ones. I know a lot of you are thinking, "Fuck you, game," or "Fuck you, Blake," but yeah, at the same time, it's not entirely false. See, I'm not entirely unhappy with the whole episodic thing. It's just, it would be better. Oh, I'm missing only one. I'm sad now. I'm not entirely unhappy with the whole episodic thing. I could see it going either way. It's just, as long as we don't have to, just as long as it turns out great. That's all that matters, right? I mean, people can disagree with me, but whether you like it or not, as long as a game turns out great, everything else can just kind of be alright. I mean, What the fuck? Oh, and I know a lot of people were upset with the whole poster that came out just a couple weeks ago as a teaser instead of getting another trailer. I kind of see another reason to hate Square Enix a little bit right now. Not hate, but you know, like have a dislike to them right now because they said they're still polishing up the beginning, the bomb run, and instead of why do I feel like it's down there. Where the hell is it? I just jumped down here for no reason? There has to be a computer console around here, right? Excuse me. Maybe it's around here in one of the deposits. I just completely mistook it. Because I didn't really go down this hallway, I don't think, right? No. Oh, well, what's that? More stuff for me to sell. Yay me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, boy. I'm not seeing it anywhere, am I? Alright, I probably just completely missed it. It was probably in the entrance. No, I fought a black clan in that. Oh, whoops, whoops. Alright. So... continuing off my statement with the whole still polishing up the beginning scene, the bombing run, which is the very first part of the game of Final Fantasy VII, mind you, if you have not played it. The fact that it's still polishing it, I think it's bad but good at the same time. Bad in the way that they're still polishing up that one part. I mean, seriously, do that after the game. But good in the fact that, you know, they're trying to show commitment in the fact that they want to present the game as well as possible. Isn't that what we want as players? To see the greatest graphical game at all time? Graphical in not the sense of blood and gore, but at the same time, well, actually, I do want to see good blood and gore. I don't want to see any, like, goopy shit anymore. I want to see... I'm talking about graphical in the political sense of this look. The way the water glitters off of the light, off of our characters' light patches, the way the clothes actually get tethered over battle, and how muddy they become based off of the environment we've been in, and the fact that we have, you know, these, it's amazing to see the progress of graphics. The fact that, you know, more and more producers and game designers want to have more progressive like characteristics to their games. I mean, take for instance Zelda Breath of the Wild. What was that game's creation? Like, how did Shigeru... it's not all Shigeru. I'm sorry, I can't remember the other guy's name. The guy who mostly worked on it, the lead the head of it all. I say Shigeru in the sense because, you know, he created Zelda. I'm not giving full credit to him, but at the same time, he does deserve the credit because it is Zelda, it's his title. But, like, look at how much he took in multiple graphics, and he literally made it shine more. He took the... Oh, there's the final key. I knew it. So... Whoa. Whoops. So you have Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I cannot wait for it to come out. I wish I could stream it or videotape it, but I cannot, sadly, unless the Switch has that ability. No, I have not bought the Switch or pre-ordered it because they don't have any more pre-order sales. Lucky me. So what they basically... Ooh, cinematic. What is it? Hyperion? Is that you, Hyperion? Or is this... What is he? Oh my god. This is such a... Thank you. Another cameo. This is an... if I'm not mistaken, this is an FF2 or FF3 cameo. This is an old dragon. Old dragon. But, see what they did with the new Zelda Breath of the Wild, he took the mostly what I see from, like, the character design and the design of the game, is that he took the graphics of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and also the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and he said, you know what, let's combine these two together and then polish it with our own technique. And it took them a long time to create this game, if I'm not mistaken. That's why they had 2 remakes in between. 2 remakes. I say 2 remakes, so if I'm not fuck it, I'm gonna use my summon. Dragon versus dragon? No. Watch him not even be able to hit the fucking area. By the way, this summons in FF7 too. And so is Bahamut. Well, Bahamut's in every fucking game, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyways... But anyways, it just shows kind of what you're supposed to do with gaming and how producers work. They make a couple remake, like when they have a upcoming game that they really are working hard to get, they usually make a remake. And when they make a remake, and I'm not saying FF7's that remake that they're putting off to the side to, you know, like revision or make a new game. I'm not saying Final Fantasy 16's a thing yet. No, they're throwing that's not a thing yet. Hopefully it will become one. They need to go at least to 20. Just kidding. Just kidding. 16 should be the last one. Anyways, what Nintendo did was they took all these old games and they revisioned them. That's what the Wii U was. It was a tech demo for the Nintendo Switch. Having the ability to have a system that connects to a screen that you can take in a different range area. Very small range, like in just basically the next room over. But that's what it was. It was testing those limits, plus testing the limits of old games with revisioned graphics. People say it's an emulator. Well, that's the reason why. It was basically an emulator. It was to revision old games with newer graphics, with an HDMI cord, instead of, you know, having like an old TV look. I mean, some of the games pretty much look already like the same from when they first came out, but if you get... I've noticed like a very small tweak with all the Wii games that were remade and revisioned on the eShop for the Nintendo Wii U, that they have a small tint of like their own HD graphics to them. And that's kind of what they were doing. They were like, before we make this new Zelda, let's try this with Wind Waker. That's when Wind Waker came out. And this is my theory. This isn't foolproof or anything. Don't take that literal. But they took Wind Waker, they revisioned the old GameCube graphics with their own HD tint and put it on the Wii U as basically a tech demo. That's what the Wii U was. It wasn't meant to be a full system, but at the same time it was. It was an emulator that tested the limits of what they were trying to gain in comprehension to that of the N-Switch. The N-Switch, on the other hand, it's what the Wii U was going to be. It's what the generation of the Wii U was turning into. It was the Wii U was the N-Switch before the N-Switch. It was the prototype. And that's kind of what they're doing with Resident Evil 7. Final Fantasy 7 is that this game, I'm not saying it's the prototype, but it's the limitations and prototype of the graphics that they want to use for the remake. And the remake that they're making is probably a prototype to that of a new Final Fantasy game. It could be any Final Fantasy game. I'm not saying it is directly, it could be, but that's what Final Fantasy 15 kind of was. It was the limitation of graphics that they could produce for a game that they would want to continue on doing, especially for a remake. So before hatred comes in, and I know I've had hatred for Square Enix about the whole episodic thing and the fact that it's taking so damn long, which we hope it comes out in the summer or in the winter. Needs to come out this year. At least episode 1. I mean, if they're going to do it episodically, they might as well throw out episode 1 or a teaser for it or a demo of some sort. God, I would love a demo. Get to play as Cloud. Fuck yes. But that's what I'm saying. I kind of understand where they're coming from, and I should be continuing to play it through. And I kind of see why they're taking such a long time and why they're hesitant to release it without fully polishing it. They want to make sure that their graphics are perfect, because the graphics for FF15 were a prototype for the remake. So I think. And it's... Oh, don't drop down fully. That was a dumb mistake. I meant to do this. I meant to go up here. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way again. So, before everyone goes... wow, I changed this entire video from an awesome quest video to finding the weapons, so you guys know where they're at, to this video about how FF7 remake should have a little slack. Anyways, FF7, it really does need a little slack, because the game itself is trying to make itself have progress, and it's trying to become something perfect. It's trying to be what we as players want to see, and they're trying to take all their time they can to make that happen. So before we throw Square Enix under the bus, before we start hating them profoundly, we should cut them some slack. Is the King's Glaive not in here? I have a feeling I went to just a random dungeon. Yeah, this is just random tunnels. Well, I went down here for nothing, you guys. I'm really sorry I wasted your time. Although I'm gonna do another sweep just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Which, sadly, I'm not. So I'm gonna return to the entrance. Waste my time looking for the entrance of this anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna go and cut you guys, and I'm gonna cut you guys off a bit. Maybe. I'm feeling really tired now. I might actually get sleep early tonight. I would be happy for that. But yeah, so I'm gonna head to the next location, probably end the stream there. So that way, you know, you guys are left with a cliffhanger, but a cliffhanger as to knowing what area we're going to. I mean, there were 3 dungeons I was missing and I went to the wrong one, so what I'm missing now is, I think, the crossbow, something else. So let's take this area, auto, parking spot, no. Quest location, map point. Oh my god, controller, stop being a douche. If I'm not mistaken, there's a location up here. Which I'm not fully sure, but it is next to the Calhoun Steps. Yes. So let's... So while this car drive takes place, I'm gonna kind of give you a synopsis of what I'm doing tomorrow and how I'm gonna end this episode. So first off, I'd like to say that tomorrow, again, I'm gonna keep saying this for videos, you guys are welcome to friend me on PlayStation and I will totally respond to your friend requests. You can talk to me. I would like to make this channel grow. I would like to actually get more subscribers, so this could become not just a channel for me and my friends, but to make this a channel for a community channel. You know, the most public channel this channel can get. And I'm not saying that I want it specifically for games. It can be for anything. You guys can, like, I want to make this the most open channel I can make it. God damn it. I want to make sure that you guys have the respect you guys want, and also, you know, you can show this channel off to your friends and be like, I'm a part of this, and this could give you, like, practice for your own channel of some sort, and you can, you know, try to, like, gain a community, meet friends on here, and you can play games with people. I want you guys to not, like, do this for me, but do this for yourselves. And with me on these streams, if you have a PlayStation, if you have PlayStation 4, or if you have a Google account, if you have Facebook, I'm going under a completely different alias. I'm not going under Blake Evans or Blake Evans 228. I'm going under Hanji Zoe with GE, not JI. And it's the spelling of the English version of Attack on Titan's character. Yes, I know. But if you guys literally want anything to be, like, if you want to join my channel or join my crew and become part of this community channel that I want this to become, I'm willing for that to happen. I'm not asking you to subscribe. You don't have to. You don't have to leave likes. Just message me on Facebook, message me on PlayStation, fucking Google, comment on this video if you want. I'm totally fine with that. I want to make this the... It's probably not the first, but I want to make this one of the most public channels this can get, like the most commute channel this can become. Invite your friends to this channel, invite your friends to meet me. I want more friends, I want you guys to make friends, I want this to be a friendly channel. And if you guys have any videos you want me to publish, or you guys want to publish on your own, you can send the videos to me. I will publish them on there. You can tell me what you want the title to be, and you will have a video on my channel, and I will be and I'll be completely sincere about it. You guys just gotta let me know. And if the video is deemed inappropriate by me, and I'm not saying like cussing wise or anything like that. I don't care about cussing, but if it's like extremely racist, or if it's extremely ignorant, I shouldn't say ignorant, because anything can be deemed ignorant or stupid. So if it's extremely racist, if it's extremely offensive to people, I'm not gonna publish it. I don't care if you guys cuss in your videos. I don't care if you guys have music in your videos. If you do have music, or if you do have anything like that in your videos that you want me to publish, you're gonna have to tell me what the song is, or you have to make your own little intro at the beginning of those videos doing a claim that makes it to where I don't get copyright, or we don't get copyright, I should say. Another thing is, if you guys watch my streams and you comment and stuff, and you ask me like to do a specific video, I'm totally up for that. If you guys want me to do a specific video on a certain game that I don't own, though, sadly I will have to get back to you on that until I get the game, or until I feel like I want to play the game. If I do own the game. Okay, I confused the hell out of that. But what I'm saying is, you guys can make requests to me, you can talk to me one-on-one. I want to be social. And I'm completely embarrassed to see people face-to-face, which is why you don't see a face cam yet. I do plan on getting one, and you guys will see this disturbing face. And I will hold a picture up of it on my phone. I'm just kidding. I do want to talk to you guys face to face at one point, and I do want to have a face cam in like the corner of my streams when I do get that chance. And if you guys ever, I keep saying this, if you guys ever want any requests, comment in a video, message me on Facebook. I will have that. I won't have it in the description below because I'm too lazy for that, but I will have it in my about or biography or description in the channel. Like if you go to the home channel page and you go to description, there will be links there to talk to me. I always look at who comments on my videos, just because I like to talk to you guys. I mean, you've seen in my past streams on Revelations when it came out, and on Zombies maps when it came out, when people actually talk to me on my streams, like Sam for instance. He always comments and I always respond back to him. If anybody comments on my streams, I always read those comments, or I hear those comments when like Siri says them or whatever, and I respond to you guys. I like doing that. I like establishing a connection between my viewers as friends and not as viewers. And to make the world kind of have that, or to make my channel kind of have that, it's a participation from everybody, not just me. And you probably a lot of you guys, including your friends, or if you ever show this video to your friends, are probably gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's doing it for money." Hell, if I am, then fuck it. It's a hobby. It's not really. If I get money out of this, then that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going for money on this. I should say yet, but I'm starting this channel off as a thing to make this grow. And the bigger this channel gets, the better it's gonna be. The money I make off of it is a hobby, like side job type thing that me and my friend Jesse will be, you know, kind of doing off the side while we have jobs and stuff. And sooner or later when we get to a certain point on this channel that we just start making money off of just YouTube, we'll be doing like charity streams when we get to that point. And those charity streams could go to anything. Like research for cancer, saving animals from animal abuse, children who are in need of food. It could be anything. And sometimes we might pay tribute to you viewers. Small little tribute, and we will do, like, I'm not saying we'll do challenges, but if you guys request that, that's fine. Again, I'm not sure about Jesse. I'm not going to speak for Jesse, but I'm speaking for my side of the channel. I want requests from you guys. You guys can request me on anything, and I'm fine with that. So the main gist of this conversation is it keeps going in the same loop. You guys request videos from me, and the request can be anything as long as it's deemed appropriate. Whether it be me singing a fucking song on my phone, to me, to me playing a certain game while doing a stupid challenge, or me, like, doing conversations like this, making a speech from your words. I will even say, like, in the beginning of the video, this goes out to, as long as you leave your name or channel name or whatever you want your alias to be, as long as it's deemed appropriate. Again, it's all about not being offensive. It's about making this channel kind of a peaceful environment for everybody to become friends. You guys don't have to admit everything to each other. Again, this is the internet. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what's going on. All you have to do is start the community. That's all I ask. If you start the community, this channel will grow, you guys will grow, we'll all pretty much become friends. And that's where I'm kind of going to leave this video off here. I know this video was supposed to be Search for the King's Glaives, and I made that episode 2, but damn it, I fucked up, and I didn't really find the second trove I was looking for. The third episode will be coming out tomorrow, I promise. And that will be before I do my live stream tomorrow with my friends Alexis, John, Joshua, and possibly Jesse if he has the ability to join. He might not because of limitations, but because he has crap Wi-Fi right now. If he can join us, terrific. If he can't, then it will just be us four, and he might actually be in the background in like a in the chat. He'll be at least part of it in some way. And I realize that I'm gonna have to talk to my friends to make sure that their share voice is on so that you can hear them, unlike the last episodes I've had on FF7 where I sound like a crazy fucking lunatic talking to myself. Yeah. That was not fun. I went back and watched those episodes and I was like, dear God, I sound like a delusional person who made up their own fantasy friend. And so I will leave you with this one question for you to ponder, and this will be my outro. So before I say this question, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you continue to enjoy this series or any other series that I've made that you can support. And I'm going to leave you with this one question. Would you like me to be your friend? Would you like to have friends with other people? I'm Blake Evans 228. Thank you all for watching. Sorry if I got too emotional on you guys, but as long as you were there to hear it. Thank you for watching. Blake Evans